Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Are you okay, Mr. Packham?
I do not feel well. By the way, that was an Olivier Award-winning worthy performance.
Please, let me show you to the staff room. We can get you cleaned up.
Sorry, he's clearly drunk.
He's not drunk, how dare you?
Look, Brian wasn't fit to attend. He was practically falling asleep at rehearsals this morning.
Yes, because you've been making him stop up till all hours, changing everything. Excuse me. He's been bullying him, threatening him.
Enough. Please, this way. Thank you.
This is all your fault.
No, it's Brian's fault. He's useless. Drunk, sick all over the governors. I don't think it's likely he'll keep his job after this. Do you?
You all right?
Oh, yeah, living my best life. Am I needed?
Now, Johnny's out there. He's dead. He's trying to cheer Kate up because she's had some row with Anna.
If only he took as much interest in our relationship as he does theirs.
Don't say that. He loves her bones, here.
You could have filmed me. Do you know what I did last night? Booked a hotel room, sat there all night watching telly. I thought I'd be frantic with worry. Well, that was my cunning plan, anyhow. And what did I get for my trouble? One lousy phone call and a brief text this morning. When I walked in before, he couldn't care less.
Maybe he just didn't want to nag you. Or he's trying to avoid a row. You know what blokes are like?
Yeah, I do. Cheating, lying scumbags, a lot of them.
You can't say that.
Why not?
Well, because it's not true. And anyway, you're not allowed to, what's that word when you say everything's the same?
Stereotype.
Exactly. Not all blokes are like that. I mean, look at Chesney. Or Roy. And Brian. Your Johnny's definitely not.
Anyway, I was last night. Sorry to leave you and Liz in the lurch.
Weren't working?
Weren't you?
No. Just Liz and Johnny on their own.
£22,000?
I know.
On top of whatever the confiscation order decided I need to pay back.
I know.
Tim must have nearly fallen off his chair. How do they expect us to pay that back?
Oh, Mum, I don't know. And do you know what? They don't even care, the solicitors. And if anyone can make you pay a bill, it's them.
What did Tim say?
Not much. Listen, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out.
There's something you're not telling me.
No, there's not.
Sophie, I know you too well. You're keeping something from me. And if you're going to sit here and lie to my face, you might as well go, because I'm missing conversational Spanish for this.
OK, listen. Tim, at the minute, he's down, Mum. He's depressed.
He's depressed? Do you know, I still can't believe he thought there was anything between me and Duncan. He knows me better than that.
I don't know what he thinks, Mum. He's just pretty hacked off, that's all.
Well, so am I. Por favor, idiota.
I suppose I have to go and get my stuff again now. I hate doing that after a dramatic exit.
I'll sort your stuff out tomorrow. She's just angry.
No, Dad. It's over. Just gonna make it clearer.
We all do it, love. We lash out, say things we don't mean. Things will look very different in the morning for both of you.
Do you mind if I have a bath? Could do with vegging out for a bit.
I'll put towels in your room.
Thanks, Dad.
Why don't I put Dire Straits on the jukebox? That always cheers you up.
Whatever.
Baymax quiz, you love doing them.
Already done it. Budapest, Archbishop of Canterbury, cheese. 22 grand, Steve. 22 grand. And that's supposed to be mates' rates. I dared to see what she'd have charged if she wasn't sleeping with Sophie.
No, it's taking the mick, mate. Rich get richer. Hard-working folk like us, grafting for peanuts, never a minute to ourselves.
She's never listened to a word I say, Sally, you know. Now she's all ears now that she's got us into this mess. Expects me to come running to the rescue. Sorry, mate, I'm not much kind of man.
No.
Or a couple of pints and a bottle for him, thanks.
Get us another pint, shall I?
Well, Phil accused you of being drunk. He's a right idiot, that guy. He once tried to exclude Max for making overtly sexual gestures with his action man.
Sexual gestures, how? There's no bits.
No, something to do with his gripping hands or his eagle eye. I don't know, I can't remember. He was the one that tried to get Ulp excluded and all. He's a right snake.
Yeah. Hi, mate. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Do you fancy coming joining me and Tim and having a right laugh here?
No, it's all right. I'm not stopping.
So, it was a big success then, was it?
Terrific, yeah.
Honestly, it was brilliant. I'll get these, Bri, after that great performance.
Just a tonic water.
Oh, it was a great finale. Brian flapping about the stage, threw up all over the front row.
Not with them tequilas you had in here before.
Tequila? So, Phil, we're right. You have been drinking.
I just wanted to check you were okay. I would have come sooner, but it's been mad today.
Do you want a brew or something?
Hey, have you been crying?
We're over. Me and Kate, we're finished.
You just can't be drunk when you're looking after kids.
He'd been sent home by that bully Phil. He had no intention of going back to the school when he had them tequilas.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Don't stick up for me, they're right. Shouldn't have gone in pie-eyed, it was unprofessional.
No, you shouldn't. No wonder you were sick.
I deserve to get the sack. That's what Phil's planning anyway. He knew I'd had a few. Be firing squad at dawn tomorrow.
You just shouldn't have had them drinks.
You lot heard yourself. Talk about hypocrites.
How'd you figure that out?
You got him and Shona swigging on the hip flask, you begging for some.
Yeah, but we weren't in charge of the kids, were we?
You were as soon as the curtain came down.
Well, I only had like a couple of sips.
Look, all I know is Jack's flourished since that school play. It's the happiest I've seen him since he's been back, and that's down to one person, Brian.
Thanks, Kev, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, well, listen, if you need any support, if that Phil causes you any trouble, you come to me, right?
I see what you're saying, Kev, but my kids are my life. I need to know that they are being looked after properly.
Right, whose round is it? I'm parched.
No, what are you doing? Where's Ruby?
She's fine. Stop mithering. She's watching telly. Mine's a brandy.
Right, I've got to go and pick Jack up. He volunteered to clean up after the show. Listen, do you want me to have a word with this, Phil?
I wouldn't. It might make things worse.
Listen, maybe you should go with him. Talk to him properly, you know, man to man. I know the governors weren't best pleased with the vomit on the posh shoes, but the show was a success, right? And it is Christmas. Perhaps you should appeal to his better nature.
I may as well go out with a bang as a whimper. Lead on, Macduff.
Sophie's on about me selling my arm for the business.
Who to?
That's not the point.
Well, it's from where I'm standing, titting. I mean, we're partners, pals, the two amigos.
Steve, have you not been listening? This is a solicitor's bill. They know the tricks. They know how to fine-angle all the rules, how to get their pound of flesh.
Well, I won't have a business partner. I like the one I've got.
I don't like it either, mate, but the way things are going, this could be the end of a very beautiful, hard-working partnership.
So the costumes put away, sir, and the props.
Thank you, Jack.
Mr. Gillespie.
Shouldn't you be shivering under a duvet somewhere, sipping a Barocca?
Your dad's here, Jack.
Go on, Jack, you can go. The rest of you too.
Everyone really enjoyed it, Mr. Packham. Thank you.
That's down to all you kids, Jack.
See you, sir.
I wondered if we could talk.
Not got time. You still stink of booze, by the way. Have you not got a tic-tac?
Look, if you're still determined to get rid of me, you'll never see me again after tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
So what harm could a 5-minute chat do?
Another thing that Paula did mention was she wasn't too sure there was any grounds for an appeal.
Not without any new evidence, no.
What you already know?
Sophie, if there's one thing about prison, it's that you've got bags of time on your hands. I've been reading up about it. Besides which, most of the girls in here have got more experience of the law than half the solicitors out there.
I don't understand. I thought we was banking on an appeal.
Forget an appeal. It's this legal bill we need to sort out.
When I spoke to Tim this morning, I did float the idea of him maybe selling his half of the cab firm.
And what did he say?
Well, he obviously wasn't best pleased.
I can imagine. Did he say point blank that he wouldn't consider selling up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know, I bought him that business.
I know you didn't.
Do you know, you think you know someone? What am I talking about? It's not someone. He's my husband.
Listen, we will sort this.
He does realise he's my husband, doesn't he? I mean, he might like to bury his head in the sand, but if it affects me, it affects him. I mean, what if we lose the house?
What? They can do that?
They can, and they will. And with me in here, there's not a blessed thing I can do about it.
I've done everything you asked, worked my fingers to the bone on that play, never mind the other extracurriculars.
Your 5 minutes is up.
Are up.
Do you think correcting my grammar's going to help?
You're a teacher. You'd have thought basic grammar would be the very least we could expect.
You are not helping your case.
Oh, what's the point? I could never win.
You're a dinosaur, Brian. You think teaching's all about reading and spelling and times tables and making sure everyone has a lovely time.
What's so outrageous about that?
Do you know what your problem is? No ambition.
It's the children we should have ambition for, not ourselves.
You've lost, mate. You think I bullied you before? You wait until tomorrow. Sacking a teacher's a long and painful process, and you'll be begging to wave the white flag once I'm finished with you.
Bullying is bad. Everyone knows that.
What are you doing with that phone?
Videoing you. Dad wanted to know if you wanted a lift back, Mr. Packham.
I want to see that phone.
You've no authority to take his possessions. Look, the school hours finished a while ago. Yes, thank you, Jacko. We'll have that lift.
I want to see that footage.
Have a look online. I just posted it.
Oh, come on, Liz. Girl, live a little. It's getting boring now.
Do you mind if Kate makes herself something to eat?
Course not. Come in, love.
Cheers.
Glass of wine.
Oh, cheers, yeah. I wasn't hungry anyway.
Yeah, well, we can open a packet of cashews if we get desperate. Still not made up with Rana.
We're done.
What, just like that?
Hardly just like that.
Oh, it's baby stuff, is it?
Not exactly.
You didn't cheat on her?
No, I didn't. Unless a stupid, thoughtless snog counts as cheating.
Yes. It does to some people. Now, let me tell you something, lady. Because I know something about this. When you make promises to each other, when you swear all sorts to each other, you keep your word, right?
Yeah, okay.
When you go back on your promises, you hurt people. And worse still, you hurt the one person that you say you love the most.
Yeah, I know.
And for what? Because you felt a bit horny, a bit angry, a bit sorry for yourself. Oh, give me a break. Get us another bottle of wine from the kitchen, eh, kid? And I shall impart more of my hard-won wisdom.
I'm grateful, actually. I think I needed a good talking to.
Well, then you've come to the right place. Because if you were in America, you'd be paying $100 an hour now for what I'm about to give you for free.
Must be horrible being parted from your dog.
It is, yes. Children, they're ungrateful beggars most of the time. Dogs you have a real bond with.
I've never understood people what hang up posters of the lost cat.
No, well, I imagine there's quite a lot of things that you don't understand.
What's your point, Gemma?
Right, well, what if the cat's not lost? What if it's just wandered off or gone on holiday or it's sick of its owners?
So it's not lost, it's just bored and fancies a change. That's your theory, is it?
Yeah, my Cerberus was not bored. It was dog-napped.
How did it go?
I never said it was. I'm talking about cats. Something wrong with your hearing.
Get it out with Phil.
No, there is nothing wrong with my hearing.
He really showed his true colours.
You take deliberate offence, you.
Yes, I do, when someone's deliberately stupid.
Three of us were just having a nice chat.
You'll never guess what Jack did. I think I've finally got one over on that idiot Phil.
Yes.
Are you going to be in here all night?
It's like 6 o'clock, officer.
Yeah, well, Bethany is tipped up after having a row with her mum, and if you think I'm going to sit there and listen to her bang on about it all night, you've got another thing coming. Now make yourself useful, get us a drink, eh?
Tim's been telling me about this legal bill.
If she thinks I'm selling my house for streetcars, then she must be daft.
She bought you that business in the first place.
What's that? She wants me to give it back, does she?
You do know if my mum doesn't pay that bill, then they're going to come after the house. That's what my mum said. Because it's the only asset that you two both own apart from streetcars.
All right, so she's seriously willing to make us homeless just so that she can pay those rotten solicitors, is she?
What other choice does she have?
You blundering fool. Do you know what you've done?
Oh!
OK, that's great. Yeah, you got the address, haven't you? Good. OK, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye-bye, bye.
Tim, please, can we just sit down and talk like grown-ups?
And how do grown-ups talk, Sophie, by threatening to take someone's house from under them?
I just need to know what the options are. Tim, it's not fair you being like this with me. Go and see my mum. I know you're mad at her. Go and talk to her. Sort it out between yourselves.
I'm sick of talking, Sophie. Where does that get you?
We need to talk to Paula. We need to come up with some kind of payment plan. We can't be the only client she's got that can't afford the bill.
Well, if she's as hopeless as she was during Sally's case, then I'm sure that most of her clients have trouble paying her, mainly because they're all banged up.
OK, how about I'll ring her now, eh? And I'll plan to meet up.
No need. That was the estate agent. They're going to come round and give it a valuation tomorrow.
What?
Well, if your mum wants to turf us out, we might as well get on with it, and we get shot of it ASAP so we can all move on.
But, Tim, this isn't your house to sell.
I think you'll find that we're married, remember? What's hers is mine, and vice versa, and utuo, or whatever the legal expression is.
Where are you going?
Out to get drunk. You really are like some reverse Midas, aren't you? Everything you touch turns to...
Excuse me, what are you on about, you odious little man?
Oh, is this the teacher that nobody likes?
That video that your little pal Jack took spread through the school like wildfire.
What's this? Young Jack just happened to be there while he was pontificating. Filmed him blathering about how he can bully who he likes and get away with it, eh? Not a very good example from a teacher, I thought, eh, Phil?
It's a complete invasion of privacy.
Oh, good luck trying to sue an 8-year-old lad with 1 foot. I'm sure you'll have public opinion on your side.
I've been suspended.
At last, some good news. Do you know, I don't feel so tired anymore.
No, you don't, pal. No, you don't.
After that pathetic buffoonery today, and I'm the one that gets suspended.
Hey, he might be a buffoon, but he's our buffoon.
Yeah, the kids love him. He's a great teacher. And what's more, he actually cares. He's gone out of his way to help some of the kids in this area, out of school hours as well as in. They trust him, and we trust him. And that's a lot more that could be said about some stuck-up idiot like you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What's my name?
I don't know. What's your point?
Lily's brother Max went to Bessie Street. You tried to get him expelled. Could have ruined his life. We must have met up about half a dozen times. You can't even remember my name? That's my point.
I don't know anything about the ins and outs of your career, but that cheap aftershave you're wearing makes you smell like a Turkish brothel.
Oh, God, you lot are beyond hope. What century are you from?
Hey, you want to be careful what you say here, Phil. This is my turf now.
Yeah, not for much longer. It's not. Come on, out! Out!
This is assault!
Get out! Come on, call a copper.
I didn't see nothing.
Me neither.
Not a thing.
And that, my friends, is what we call taking out the trash.
Yay!
So, what do you think's going to happen now, then?
I've no idea. I'd just like to thank you all for rallying round. It really means a lot to have friends like you. I really mean that. David, what you said
Are you going to stand here all day making speeches, or are you going to buy a round?
Whatever everyone's having.
Hey, I'll have a bottle of beer.
A pint for me.
Hi, love. Feeling better?
Had a little nap. Had a good chat with Jenny earlier.
Did you?
Yeah. Didn't want to get on the wrong side of her.
What'd you talk about?
Me and Rana, relationships. Put it this way. Cheat on her and you might wake up one morning to find she's wearing your crown jewels for her earrings.
Hey, come on, let's go and have a drink, eh? Try and forget about today. New day tomorrow.
She's right, though. Jenny, it's not fair what I've done to Rana. You either commit to somebody or you don't, right? I think I've really messed up this time, Dad.
And it's that time of year where we force our soap stars into a festive battle. The big soap quiz, Corrie versus Emmerdale, Friday at 9. A double date is about to get fiery over on ITVB with Sam and Billy Fairs and the Mummy Diaries. And if you stay right here, you can relive the highs, the lows, the glory and the heartbreak in ITV's special World Cup Summer of Love.